guys, I'm so happy that you guys are back. I hope you guys are ready for a huge book haul. I know this is like the third haul that I've actually done on this channel, and I only have like 5 videos, but I swear I don't actually like spend that much money on books. A lot of these are thrifted, and I usually only buy books if I'm getting like a good deal. Please don't judge, please. This weekend I went book shopping. I didn't really intend to buy this many books, but it just kind of happened. The first book that I got was from Amazon. This was like last week, so technically this doesn't count, but I'm gonna put it in here anyways. I pre-ordered The Final Offer. I actually started this. I only read 1 chapter. The 1 chapter was really good, so I don't know. I'm slacking. It's fine. I'm gonna read it. I know I'm gonna love Cal. And if you don't know what this is, it is the 3rd book in Dreamland Billionaire series. The first one is The Fine Print, and then the second one is Terms and Conditions. It's about these brothers who have to complete each of their individual tasks to be able to inherit Dreamland. So this story is about Cal, the last brother. It's a small town romance, friends to lovers, but like they kind of hate each other, so I don't know. Because I don't really love friends to lovers, but if they hate each other and they used to be friends and now they're lovers, I can get with that. Next from Amazon, I got gifted a book. My friend and I exchanged books. You guys should follow her, Sisterly Book Club. I think it's the same for her Instagram and her TikTok. Definitely go follow her. I am a little scared of Penelope Douglas, but I don't know why, because I read part of one of her books and I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the cover is like the pine trees in the forest, and it's like her uncle, but he's not really her uncle, and her cousins. And I like taboo, spicy books, so I don't know why I was so harsh on that one. So I'm willing to give her another try. I love a good smutty book. I really have no clue what this is about. I think it's about a girl who falls in love with her boyfriend's dad. I'm right. I am correct. I'm excited for this one. Thank you, Caitlin, though, for the book. I love you. Moving on from Amazon. So on Saturday, my boyfriend and I went shopping, and he took me to like all my favorite book spots. And I don't know if this is like a place where any of you guys live, but we have like a Target liquidation center. So all the leftover Target stuff they buy and then they resell for cheaper. And they have like a small book section, like very small. But surprisingly, I found a good amount of books. I really don't know anything about these books, but I bought them because they were literally $2. I was like, should I? And I was like, $2? Okay. Say less. The first one is Lore. I've seen this cover before and I was like, okay, I think it's popular. I'm gonna get it. And the reason the books were at the liquidation place isn't because like nobody bought them. I think it's just because they were slightly damaged or probably returned. Probably bought online, returned, and they don't have them on the bookshelf, so they can't just like put them back. But this one is so gorgeous. I was like that's so pretty. It's hardcover for $2. You kidding? Let's see what this one's about. Okay, so it's about gods and goddesses. Okay. I'm confused. You're confused? I'm confused. Sorry, does anyone get that reference? I don't know what this book is about, really. But I'm gonna read it. You may deny the fates, but they will not deny you. Fighting them will not save you from what is ahead. I'm starting to get into fantasy too, and I think all of these are fantasy. The next one I got is These Violent Delights. The cover, like, are you kidding me? It's so freaking pretty. Also have no idea what this is about. I saw it on Book Talk before, so that's why I bought it. I'm easily persuaded, you know. I'm like, I've seen that title before. I'm gonna buy it. This is like, I think this is a historic fantasy type of book set in 1926 in Shanghai. So that is interesting. A feud between gangs. A flapper girl. Ooh. First love betrayed her. A monster in the shadows. As death stacks up Juliet and Roma in this spectacular reimagining of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Are they gonna die? I know Romeo and Juliet die. I will not read this if they die in the end. I can't. Someone spoil it. Don't actually spoil it because we don't want to spoil it for other people. Okay. Wait, this sounds so much more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Let me know if you read this one. Let me know if you read any of these and like tell me what you thought. And then the last book is Realmbreaker. I have a bunch of Victoria Aveyard books that I got from thrift stores. Like, I always end up finding her books there. So I just picked it up. I don't know what this one's about either. Ooh, it's so pretty. Are you kidding? I would buy that just for this. I don't know how to say the first name. Finds herself on a desperate journey to complete an impossible task with the untold magic singing in her blood and the fate of the world on her shoulders. Okay, fun. I am kind of like obsessed with YA fantasy, so I'm excited to dive more into other ones. Yeah, I have all the Red Queen series. I just like ended up finding them all in thrift stores. Except I don't think I have the King's Cage. But we'll add that to my Victoria Aveyard collection. Don't know why I said it like that. That was weird. And then we went to the thrift store, which is my absolute favorite place to look for books. I am obsessed with thrifting for books. If you guys saw my last haul when I went thrifting, I picked up An Ember in the Ashes. And I was like, I don't even know what this book is. I thought it was Throne of Glass. I'm so stupid. That was before I knew what Throne of Glass was, so please don't judge me too hard. I ended up finding A Sky Beyond the Storm. I was like, I'm assuming this is part of the series, so I probably should pick it up. This might be like the fourth one, it looks like. I could be wrong. That's pretty. A lot of these are hardback too, which I don't really read hardback, so that would be interesting. And then I got The Vanishing Half. I've heard really good things about this book, and it's funny because I actually already own it because I got it from a thrift store a couple months ago. But I ended up just grabbing this one again because it's literally $1 and my friends read, so I'm just gonna give them one of them. I know what it's about generally, I just haven't gotten the time to read it yet. It's about sisters. They are half white, half black, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. One tries to pass as white and she like moves across the country, marries a white man. This man doesn't know anything about her past, and then her sister has a black daughter and lives in the same small town. And I guess it's just about how their lives differ. I'm not really sure, but it does sound really interesting. So maybe I can give this to one of my friends and we can read it at the same time, because I feel like there would be a lot to talk about in that book. Next I have Well Matched, which is kind of funny because I own the first one, Well Met. Wait, Well Played. Damn it, this is not the second one. Okay, well this is the third one. My bad. The first one is Well Met and then the second one is Well Played. I read Well Met. I think I read it in 2020. And that was when I really first started getting into reading. And I think I rated it really low. 2 stars. I hated it. I hated it. But looking back, I don't think I hated it. I think it just took me too long to read because I really wasn't a reader and I was just getting bored halfway through. The next I got is One by One by Ruth Ware. I wasn't gonna get this and then I was like, Ruth Ware, I definitely know that name. And then I realized I own 2 of her books, In a Dark Dark Wood and The Woman in Cabin 10. I haven't read either of them. Hopefully I like her writing because now this is my 3rd book I own of her and I have yet to read it. So we will see. I also thrifted the other ones too, so please don't come at me for buying books and not reading them. I just buy a lot of thrifted books. They're 50 cents. Like, are you really not gonna buy a book for 50 cents? Come on, people. But I have no idea what this one is about. I love thrillers, but I always tend to read them around Halloween, so we'll see when we get to that. And then the last book I got was The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. I could have sworn, okay, I had this on my wish list and I wanted to read it, but I could have sworn that I watched a review of someone explaining like the whole book because I was like, okay, maybe I just won't read it, maybe I'll just watch it. And when I'm reading the back now, I'm like, no, I don't know what this is about. I never read Jane Eyre, but it says The Wife Upstairs flips the script on Jane Eyre in a timeless tale of forbidden romance, ill-advised attraction, and a woman who just won't stay buried. I don't know what this is about. I didn't know that this is what this is about, but I am really excited to read this now. And the cover is really pretty, so. And last but not least, we went to Target. And I wasn't gonna get anything at Target. I was like, Usually I like refrain from buying because I don't want to spend money on full price books, especially if I'm not going to read them right away. But then I saw that there was a buy one get one 50% off, so I was like, now I gotta buy books. I mean, I didn't have to, but yes I did. Let's start with Radiant Sin. I just finished Neon Gods and then I finished Neon Gods in January and I read Electric Idol this month. That's like the only book I read this month so far. And then next is Wicked Beauty in this series, which I started the audiobook because I don't own it physically. And I would have bought it, but it wasn't at Target. So I bought Radiant Sin. This literally just came out. I didn't even know what it was about, but I was like, I already loved the first 2 books of the series, so yeah, obviously I'm gonna get it. It is a scorchingly hot modern retelling of Apollo and Cassandra. These are like mythology retellings, like modern day type. I find them really fun. They're smutty, fun, easy to read, so I'm excited to read that. The next book I got is The Dare. Also, I bought all these because they were pink. And I needed them for Valentine's Day. So judge me, I don't care. I was already gonna buy them anyway, so this was just an excuse to buy them now. But I bought The Dare. It is the only book that, besides The Legacy, it is the only book that I didn't have anymore. It's the only book that I didn't have. So I picked this one up. I made the mistake of buying The Chase on Amazon, and it came like, it was like way taller than the normal books, and it was like a shiny cover, and it didn't match the rest of the series, and it drove me insane. So I learned my lesson and I bought this one at Target. They're essentially just hockey romances. If you have read any of the off-campus series, this is the next like spin-off series. I don't know what you call it. Called Briar U. I read The Chase and the Risk, and I have to read the play and The Dare. And then I will be done with the series, but I'm slacking. I do love these books though. They're fun. Fun little hockey romance. And then I got my first Lucy Score book. This one is by The Thread. And I read the back and I was like, okay, this seems like fun. And I know Lucy Score is really popular. I had a friend that said that the one with the blue cover, I forget what it's called. It's like blue. And I think it has like flowers on it. I heard that one was like, meh. It's a grumpy, okay. So I read the back and I was like, okay, cute, I'm gonna get it. And then I saw it said a grumpy boss romantic comedy, and I was like, give it to me now. Say less. That's literally right up my alley. Oh, Things We Never Got Over. That is the other book. Hopefully I didn't have to read this one. Let me know if I should have read Things We Never Got Over before I read this. And then lastly I got The Do-Over, because how can it be Valentine's Day and I'm not gonna read this? I didn't even realize it was a Valentine's Day book until I picked it up and I was like, yep, done. It's so freaking cute. Everything about it is so adorable. And I took really cute photos of this book and Valentine's Day-esque books. If you want to look at my Instagram, it's Morgan Nicole Reads. I'll have it linked down below. You should definitely check it out. I already started it. I'm on chapter 50. My cute little bookmark. Yeah. It's The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. It's a YA romance. This girl keeps reliving Valentine's Day. I only have gotten through the second Valentine's Day, so I don't know how she's gonna change things up, but I want to read better than the movies too. I actually think I'm really gonna enjoy this book. Usually I'm like iffy about YAs, but then I always end up eating them up so fast because they're just so easy, they're fun, they're cute. But that's it for my haul. Thank you for sticking through it. Sorry for so many haul videos, even though they seem to be the ones that did the best on my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you all so much. Thanks for watching. Bye!